He's. Why am I just sat here? I'm just looking at Twitter. Right. Makes sense. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. No, why does it do that? I think yeah, that works. Yeah, it works. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, inventory, but this don't work, so I'm using another method which will probably work, but it's just a little more annoying. Not a big deal though. I didn't want to keep the rest of my code just in case, just so I don't have to rewrite it. Just in case this one don't work. Because there's probably a way to make the top one work, but like... I don't know, it just seems a bit dodgy. In the park, it was getting dark and we stayed up for hours. Da 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 da. So we need to... Let's just do this for now because I'm lazy. We need to compare these two. I've kind of started a new project. Is it a good idea to start a new one? Probably not, but it's also... It's not too much on the side of like, oh, let's do a brand new project and make a game. Like, yeah, that's kind of the plan, but it's not the goal exactly. So yeah, I will slowly be working towards a game probably with this, but I'm not intending on it. It'll just go that way. But this is because it makes it easier for me to model stuff. Because originally I was just kind of like picking random ass things to model and just going with it. But I now don't have to do that because, well, if I have a project, I can model stuff for the project, and that way I can kind of just, you know, get into the habit that I need to of like modeling stuff for a game without needing to like really be worried over it because I'm not concerned about this being a game too quick. I'm just seeing this as a learning experience rather than like, oh, I need to get to this end product ASAP. ASAP. The wallflowers I know. Into the light. After gray, twisting up for polarized cigarettes. Why have we got so many concurrent viewers on Shorts? How's everyone doing? Holding on my love. Also, don't know, well, people in the Discord will have seen I placed top 2 in fucking, like, individual rankings, which is cold. Top 2 RLCS rankings is diabolically crazy. I don't know where that came from. Well, to be fair, I had a good, like, I don't know, I didn't play, like, bad. Like, I think, you know what I'll say? I think weirdly had more of an impact than I realised, but I don't know if that's because but I feel like I played bad looking back on it. As in, I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I played bad, but there was so many, I don't think I made any huge mistakes, but there were just so many small ones that, like, you wouldn't notice, but it's like the things I need to sort if I want to go to the next level. And Well, yeah, I need to focus on that shit, don't I? I really badly do. Right, what am I doing? So once we've done this, we need to use this set array quickly. And this will just change the item at the array. Do I just split this? Yeah, forget. And we need to split this one, and then we need to add this. Loading on my low-key vibe. Loading on my low-key vibe. I don't need a late night high. Loading on my low-key vibe. It's a bit of a mess in there. Loading on my low-key vibe. I don't need a late night high. This should kind of work good enough. Maybe. Yeah, it should be fine, I think. So now all we have to do is plug this into the other one, because I'm dumb. Wait, no, do I? Yeah, I do, I'm dumb. Oh, well, that's just made it a complete mess on it. Fucking hell. I know you're crying. I guess it could have looked worse. I know. Right, so on completed, we need to I do this instead. Because completed means that it didn't find it, basically. How's everyone doing though in the shorts room in particular? Honestly, if this works, it's actually less code than the other one, so very dope. Is it uglier code? Yep. But oh well. Sometimes aesthetics are just gone. Get tired. I'm loving with nobody to love. This is such a mess. Where's this going? It's going into there. What if I pull this up a little bit? It looks a tiny bit better. Right, let's think about it logically now. So we call the add to inventory. We get the item to add. And, well, we get the inventory first. And we'll loop through every single item in that one. We then check for each one. Does the item ID equal the item ID of the thing we're adding? We also need to check if it's stackable. Forgot about that. Because we don't want to do this if, yeah. Because if it's not stackable, we don't even want to do this code, because otherwise, like, what's the point? If it isn't, we'll just go down here and add here. I think that should work. So now, we first check if the item's stackable. If it isn't, we just add it onto the end of the array. If it is stackable, we then do what we said before. We compare the item ID of what we're adding to the one in the array. As soon as we get it, we then set the array in this index here. And then we just print item stacked. We break this so we don't keep looping for no reason. And this won't run this last line apparently. So this should work. So for the first one we should get added as new, then seconds we should get thing. Okay, wait, it does run the completed. It does run completed, but it's working. That's a bit annoying, though. It's a bit annoying. I didn't know it did that. That's annoying. Shit. That adds a little spanner in the works. Because we can't have this run. Wait, let's just quickly delete this just to be safe. Even though I'm 90% low, I'm 100% sure to be honest. But the first one works, added as new. Second one, yeah, added as new plus item stats. And same again. But yeah, this completed is in fact running. So we need to do an additional check. Now, what I was thinking is we could just set this in this array index, and if this array index has a value in it, then we just don't do anything here. But if it doesn't have a value in, then we won't do this. I know you're tired. I'm loving with nobody. Nobody, so just great. That's really annoying. And if I get rid of this, it's going to do the item stacking still. Hello? Why is that not working? Eh? Hello? Why are you not printing? Oh yeah, because then it isn't doing the first one, is it? Wait, no, it should be. Oh wait, no, did I get rid of everything? I think I did. Oh wait, no, it won't work, because this... Oh shit. Afraid of all I am. Shit, that won't work. Because this is just for if it's stackable or not. So we would... Oh shit, man. Now, in this one, I just did a -1 check, but I can't do that in this one. So instead, we're gonna have to do the array thing I mentioned, I think. Got addicted to a losing game. Oh, all I know, loving you is a losing game. Right, I think we'll make a variable called... Let's make it local. We'll call it, array index to change. And if we'll set this as -1. Oh shit. We'll set this as -1 by default, meaning not found, and do a check. So if it's equal, no, if this isn't equal, if it isn't equal to -1, then we'll add them. Not really add them. Cool. So if it doesn't equal -1, we'll do this shite. Wait, no. Boom, that shite. And then on true, we'll set this to the value of this. So now we're actually getting the thing. Now we're actually getting the fucking whatever you want to call it. And then here we'll just set it back to -1. Gotta really try to inside this. Actually, no, not here. Here. Oh shit. Okay, right. So now, if it isn't -1, we just won't do this and we'll set it to -1. If it's gone from all and does equal -1, it'll go to false and add it. So it should now work. There's a moral of the story. Add is new, and then it should just say stack from now on, which it does. Now there is one thing I need to add, and this is going to really pain me, because as soon as I add this, it's going to change a bunch of how the code looks. But technically, I need to add an item max stack, which sucks, but it needs adding. And we're going to call this current stack amount. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. Boom. Probably would be worth changing that to an integer. That's the moral of the story, eh? What the fuck is this? Oh wait, this is for printing out the thing. Let's go to this. Nothing changes with this code. Does mean we have to do some more checks, but it's nothing major. Nothing major. I'm also learning how to use player states and stuff, which is really nice. Because even though I kind of know how to, well, I do know how to use them already. And now, like, I'm more aware of why I'm meant to use them, which is really nice to know. Why is that giving an error? Oh, it's going into you. That's okay. I was gonna need... What the fuck is that? Is that a spider? What is that? Well, let me grab my phone. I can't think what the fuck that is, but they take my phones off so I can actually take my phone off charge. Oh! What the fuck is that? It doesn't look like a spider, but there's just something like... Where the fuck's it gone? Oh, I don't even know, I won't lie. I don't... I'm so confused. What the fuck was that? Eh? I genuinely don't know. Yes, whatever, come on. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay.
We're being filmed.
Or keep it to ourselves.
Sleep well, don't have nightmares.
Join millions of people. Raising billions. There's a BBC for each of us, funded by all of us.
Woof.
This is our BBC.
With Little Plus Bakery Spin, simply shop and spin to win a free little bakery
right,
on
okay.
every shop. Download and get
I should probably do... I don't know, I'll play it for a sec.
18 plus GB residence, various prizes available, subject to availability, ends 20th of August.
Okay, now we need to do a check for the max stack. Actually, let's just do this check first. So if I do 1, I did 5. If I do X now, should print out my entire list. It only prints none. I think I deleted it, to be fair, but... Wait, the name was none? Wait, what do you mean the name was none? Eh? What does that even mean? The item name was none? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's because of this. It's because I didn't set it in this one. Need to drag this down and it should now work. There we go. It's just good habit to do this so that I can easily, like now I can easily, copy and paste crap over. Instead of having to drag massive nodes out. This should now work. So it doesn't matter how much times I press on this stick. It says item stack because I don't have a stack limit right now. If I press X, which prints out my inventory, it only puts stick once, which is what it should do. Because obviously they're all stacking. So now we need to do a check for the max stack limit, and we also need to set a max stack limit on the sticks. Come into here. Max stack amount we'll say is 5 for now, because I don't really know how this game's gonna pan out, but 5's a good testing number and it makes sense. So now, we first check, is it stackable? If it isn't, we just add. If it is, we then need to check. Is current stack amount added to the quantity to add? Is it less than or equal to the max stack amount? And if it is, we can do it. This code's a mess, by the way, but I'll sort it out later, or like after. I'm just kind of curious on the testing. That's the only thing with structures, they're just a little bit messy. I thought you could press on them to hide the, like, to hide stuff, but you can't, apparently. Must have been something else that you can do that. Right, so if these are thingy, then we're not gonna, then we can do this, but otherwise then we're gonna leave it. Problem is, this isn't gonna work when it comes to, this isn't gonna work when it comes to adding multiple. Because, let's say you add 3, and 2 of them can fit in one. In this case, it'll just add them to a new stack, which obviously is not how it should work. So we would actually, I think, have to do a for each. I don't know, maybe in the for each loop, we'd have to add a singular one every time. It's like once we'd found it, I think then we would have, like, once we found it here, we would then do the code for adding it, which I'm actually going to do, because originally I just didn't think this completed bit worked, which is why I didn't do it, but now that I know it works, I'm going to do that. You look like this. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now the next one should... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It is not doing what I want it to. How, why not? Max stack amount is 5 here. Did I just mess up something really simple and not notice? So we're checking if the current stack amount plus the quantity to add, which is 1. We're not adding like 0, are we? Yeah, we're adding 1. We are checking to see if the current stack amount is less than the max. Wait, I just realized what it probably is. Yeah, this here. Maybe. I hope. You talk like yourself. I hear someone. So if the current stack plus the quantity to add. Let's say we had 5 in the current stack. We tried to add 1. Well, 6 isn't less than or equal to 5. That should go to false and just add it to the end. Making me nervous. I'm hoping it was because of that other thing. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it fucking isn't. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I know why. Oh, do I? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, shit. I have no clue why. Oh, why is there just issues? You look like yourself. It's somebody else in me, it ain't on the surface. Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna print the current stack amount and see if it's even increasing. Yeah, it isn't. For some reason it goes from 0 to 2 though. So at this point it's 1. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, it's not adding after the first 1. Okay, what if we change this to 2? What does it do? Okay, it goes to 3 now, so it is working in terms of that. Got my throat. So why isn't... Oh, I know why. We need to set... So right now... Oh, yes, I understand. So, the stick variables are always staying the same, okay? This current stack amount is always staying as 1. Now, this is setting the value in the array, not in the actual blueprint sticks. Now, we don't want to do that, because if we did that, it would then break it for the rest of the piles. Instead, we actually need to just get the item ID and then scroll through them all with the item ID till we get it. And then we want to plug all of these values here. So we could actually just switch out, I think, current stack from here to here, because this will have the stack that's updating. So now, I think it should work. Yeah, it is. It's going up, as we can see. So now we have 26 sticks. Now, for some reason, it isn't maxing out. So maybe let's try and do this. I doubt that'll fix it, but... Oh, well, this isn't... Yeah, it won't work because this check isn't working properly. So the code works, it's just I need to do what I just did to solve the other bit here, which is perfectly fine by me. Very nice, simple inventory. I haven't built an inventory in a long time, so to get one working really quickly is honestly not too shabby. I mean, it ain't working yet, but I already know how to fix it, and I can guarantee it'll fix. So, that is perfect. Right, time to fix this and make it not messy. So what we need to do is... We don't actually need to do this anymore, I don't think. I should probably start from the beginning with it all, but... I got my throat. If it's with any of your scores, rate yourself. Oh. Stands alone among the wreck. Okay, well, we should actually do this just for the sake of keeping stuff clean. I'm actually gonna get rid of everything though, in terms of like... We're just gonna do that in case we need it. I think we can get rid of it, to be honest, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Right. So let's not worry about the checks for now. Oh, we can actually get rid of both of these for now. Just so we can think with a tiny bit less clutter. So, the max stack amount right now we need to get from the actual array. So, we still need to do this. Just quickly get rid of anything that isn't needed for now. Kind of start from scratch, basically. Because right now it's kind of messy, and I can't really think with too much mess going on, obviously. Right. So now, for each, we're going to go through. Wanna go through each? And it was not your fault but mine. And it was your heart on the line. Can I just do item ID out of this? No, I can't. Of course I can't. Oh, it's when you do the break strokes. Oh. Okay, so I should start breaking the stroke more rather than splitting it. That is good to know. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. See, now it's not a mess. Okay. See, this is why it's good restarting stuff sometimes. I knew there was a way to do it. I just couldn't remember how. Right, so now... Now we have this. We are checking, is this item that we added, has it got the same element ID? If it doesn't, we don't give a shit. If it does, we want to firstly set this. It's the #1 champion, yes. Is that the song? Yeah, it is. #1 champions. Right, so then when you set this, homeless mother, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? See, I really want to with you. Right. We need to break here. We'll do this just for it to be a little bit neater. It's American boy, American boy. Oh, someday. I also think I have a really bad habit of making everything super compact. I feel like that's a bad idea from now on. So I'm going to try and spread stuff out just a tiny bit, because I think it'll be a little bit nicer doing that. I feel like right now everything's so compact that, like, it feels nice, but, you know, like, you know, when you're scrolling in and out, you don't want it to be super long, but at the same time, I think it's better that you actually understand what the hell's going on. Like, usually I'd be trying to get this node really close into, like, the wall, for example. And it's, like, it's just unnecessary. So once we found it, we can break. Otherwise, we'll do nothing. And on the break, this is where we're gonna worry about adding. So here, like this American boy, American. Right, we should do a branch here first. Listen, see LA, I really want to come kick it with you. Stackable. Look how much neater this is. This is exactly why you restart code sometimes. Boom. So now, we're first checking, is it even stackable? If it is, we're going to then check for the ID. Otherwise, we're going to go straight down here somewhere. Oh wait, I didn't think you could do that. Oh, learn something new. Let's just try and type something. Apparently you can press R to just reroute stuff. That's perfect. I was going to say I just wanted to hold it here, but... I can just search that, right? Yeah, I can. Right, here's what we need to add. So here, we need to check if this array index is not equal to -1. if it's we should check if it's equal to -1 now. American boy. Actually, no, we shouldn't. Just cleaner code doing it this way, or it'll lead to cleaner code. I really want to kick you in you. Right, so now, if it doesn't equal -1, we're gonna do shit. Otherwise, we're gonna go straight down to here and do this. So first of all, we'll set the array index to. Actually, we'll leave that for now. But if it's false, we'll come to here, and likewise for this, we'll come straight to here,
There are some things
and we'll line those up.
like, why did that person ghost me? When did Mam's become socially acceptable? And how come that dinosaur theme park keeps reopening?
Gonna move it down one more just to make it clearer.
But some things you can understand, like your Experian credit score.
So now,
The more you
if the item isn't stackable, we'll come straight down to here
things like credit cards,
and add.
car loans,
If we find the item, oh no, if we,
steadies,
well no,
and completely free.
if it is stackable, but we don't find the item, aka -1, then we do this shout. Now if we find it, I think we have to do a for loop.
Where every voice is heard. And if you book your accommodation by the 31st of August,
American boy. Let's just get rid of all this code. I could easily rewrite it if I wanted to. Dun, 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 dun. We should actually, I think, add a quantity here. Only love. Baby, show me how to love. Baby. Actually, we'll just add the current stack amount, I think. Baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, I'm blinded by the lights. I said, See, there's two ways to do this. Do we put the amount to get in here? As in, like, for example, I'm doing right now the quantity to add as a different value. But I could just shove it in this. It would make it really easy. Because then, for example, when I spawn the sticks on the ground for a person to pick up, I can then on spawn put how much the player can pick up. But then again, I could just put that as current start. Oh, I don't know. Thought I dropped by, I can't stay long, I've shit to sort out for tomorrow. How you keeping? Not too shabby, man, not too shabby. I'm actually quite happy, to be honest, because despite the disappointing RCS result in the end, the performance I put in has shown, like, I'm on multiple top like rated now, which is honestly quite relieving. Because, like, the thing is, it's hard to explain, but I didn't play bad. But from an outside perspective, I can't imagine I look too bad. But from a personal perspective, I didn't think I played bad either. It's just I noticed how much of a gap there were between me and the next level, and I noticed what I need to do in some regards. And I also know how I'm gonna find out the other ones. But yeah, it's like I don't think I played bad. It's just when I think about how other people played, I'm like, yeah, I didn't play good enough. But the results obviously weren't bad. Like, I clearly didn't play terrible, you know. I dropped second most stats in all the tournament, which isn't bad. But still, like, you know. Doesn't mean not if you don't win, does it? How's it going though, YX man? Oh. This time. You know what I'm saying? For you being so-called underdog, you were up with it. I mean, like, I don't think I played bad at all. As I said, it's just, I don't know. Everyone else, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. It's really hard. It's just a feeling. It really is just a feeling. Like, I'm really not mad at how I played. I'm just mad at the thought, like, there's so much to do if I really want to get, you know, higher up. Because, like, stats say one thing, but, like, you know, I don't know. I think there's a lot to work on. Some other players are insane. Yeah, like, I'd like to think, like, for example, in that BSK, I mean, it happened in a lot of series. I mean, yeah, you know, in the day 3 leading up to thingy, you know, sidewalls and all this sort of shit. But, like, in the main event, I'd like to think I had a good performance with players. I mean, I had a lot of insanely good saves on the goal line. I had a lot of plays. To say we only played 5 games, I'd say I had, like, 4, maybe 5 really good offensive plays. And I had about 5 or 6 insanely good defensive plays. Like, saves, I mean. So, like, I would say, statistically, it's not bad. To have that many standout plays in only 5 games is definitely not something that's easy. Especially because BSK had our number, unfortunately. Like, collectively as a team, they were just better. How quick do you think of what to do in your control, even though our commentators were praising you on God? Yeah, the double fake that they were praising was quite funny. I like that. What's up, Kieran? How's it going? Yeah, they were nice in some respects, and some I saw sometimes they were a bit I don't know, D1 haters sometimes, but I mean that's just how it normally goes, isn't it? Decent you, not too shabby, man, not too shabby. What was I doing? Ours RCS, it was good in the end. We got top 8. Should have got top 6 if I'm honest, and played on Championship Sunday. But we were on the mainstream. I had a really good performance. I actually got top 2 in the entire tournament. Hey, wait, I can actually show it. As you can see here, I'm not going to go on the link, but I was second after Nas. Nas played insanely well. And I was second by quite a bit. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but 1.324 rating compared to a 1.3. That's a pretty big difference. I had 75% like goal participation, nearly 30% shooting, which is impressive. 3x2 shots a game, 2.13 saves, 1 assist, nearly 1 goal. Like, the stats were there. Like, I had a good... Top 8 isn't bad. It's not bad at all. It's just, I mentioned this on one of my other streams. It's just about who you lose to. Like, if you lose to a team that you know you could have beat, it's annoying, regardless of the result. Then again, they are just like fully commentators. They try... Yeah, exactly, yeah. To be up with Nas is crazy, yeah, because, like, obviously Nas is an insane player, but the one thing that's big about Nas is he is a stat merchant, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not saying, oh, he just farms stats. He's whatever playstyle he plays, he just gets insane stats. It also helps that obviously his team's way better than everyone else's, so naturally he'll score more goals. But he is someone who gets stats. I mean, you can tell, like, I mean, as you can see, he had a 1.434 rating. That is so astronomically leads ahead of everyone else. It's insanely far. So yeah, like, Nas is ultimate. Like, his stats are just always through the roof. Like, impressively through the roof. Good player, but fucking hell, I don't know what he does to get the stats as high as he does. But then again, like, obviously, as I said, you're a better team, so... Who'd you lose to? We lost to BSK, which is Mozzarella Pisky, and Rustizi. We won the first game. The second game, we made a really good comeback. Ain't heard of them. They're really good players. They've made, like, top 6s in the actual main event. I think the game changed in the second one. So we were down 3 goals. We came back by 2 goals, so it was 2-3 to the opponents. And we ended up, basically, I called a fake to one of my teammates, and he ended up taking the shot himself. and it's a really weak shot. They ended up punishing us massively because obviously the shot was weak. They ended up luckily pinching it out, and it went basically to our net. I ended up saving it, and then Banners covered me after, or someone, I don't remember. But they still scored basically after that play. So that play wasn't just, oh, someone didn't fake and I didn't get the goal. It was also us getting scored on. And I don't think it was a bad game in terms of like, just because, oh, if that person faked that play, I would have scored. Literally, it was open, and we would have tied it up and had so much momentum. You know, it would have now been 3-3 while we're a game up. But the problem with it was the person who didn't do the fake didn't even acknowledge it, even though they obviously heard me. They didn't bother to say anything. And also, it then led us into a, like, we then said, oh, the problem is that we're overcommitting too much. And that wasn't the problem. The problem was we were struggling with the ending play. And that wasn't because we were overcommitting. It's because whoever was on the ball was just messing up their play, or, like, not listening to what's going on around him, like fakes. Or sometimes the person up front were getting, like, hard dunked, even though, like, it's a place where they should obviously be playing safe. So we got into a false security of, like, oh, it's because we're overcommitting. It wasn't. It was simply because when it came to that final moment before we were about to, you know, all that pressure was about to give us the goal, because we had pressure, someone would mess it up in somewhere. So if we just were a bit more clinical and trusted comms and trusted ourselves, I think we would have 100% won that second game, and we would have just kept, I think we would have streamrolled them, I won't lie. I haven't watched RCS in ages, fair enough. They got smoked, like, I swear they got clean swept after your game. Yeah, I saw. Like, I mean, the Danes team played pretty well, apparently, or whoever they played. But yeah, it did suck. Do you not get timeouts? We do, but we didn't actually use any now that you mention it. But a timeout wouldn't have helped us. Not in that case. Like, you could kind of just tell that, like, it wasn't gonna, like, I could tell we kind of fucked it after the second game. Because the one thing you can, this is a really good tell in Rocket League. If someone makes a mistake, and a big one, and they don't bother to apologize or say anything for it, it's kind of a sign you've lost. It really is, because it shows that they don't really give a shit to take any of the responsibility. They've just made a mistake and they're like, I don't even care. Like, I couldn't give a shit. So as soon as anything like that happens, you kind of understand that it's kind of chalked. Like, literally, as soon as that fake happened, I kind of knew we were in the bin a little bit. I did push as much as I can. Like, even in the last game where we were down, like, 3 goals, every single goal, I was like, bro, we've got time. Just fucking keep pushing. Like, we'll fucking score goals as long as we try our best. But yeah, clearly we won. Showed help with a mental reset, though. There's certain things where it's like, yeah, I don't know. The fact that no one wanted a timeout says enough. I didn't really need a timeout. I mean, like, obviously, watch the series, but I had a really good series, evidently by the stats. I scored a lot of goals, had a really nice amount of saves. The goals were pretty clean as well. I had some really nice, like, double fake, had some, like, really nice... I scored, like, a few double taps in a single game to literally keep us close with them. But yeah, and usually a timeout is so worth it. It's just, in that scenario, we were looking at the wrong problems. Like, even a timeout, like... Everyone would have looked at the wrong problems and we would have just fucking went into the same hole anyways. The fact that no one called a timeout, though, shows that no one really cared. You could kind of tell, like, it's hard to explain, but, like, if you were there, you can just understand. It's not like they didn't care, it's more like they kind of accepted it already, it seemed like. Like, look, yeah, seeing you guys winning that, but after watching Nip, their team connection was unmatched. It was literally the only thing that you guys could have had better. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that event back and look at all the teams. The one thing I'm gonna do, except defeat early, yeah, it happens to a lot of people. Like, in the back of their mind, you know what? Perfect example. In the Renshiro game, if anyone watched that, in day 3 to qualify for main event, we went to game 5 and they nearly reverse swept us. We were down 2 goals in that final game, and everyone was clearly stressing the hell out. They even said it after. I was so composed, and the entire time, I was like, boys, we fucking got this. Like, I don't even, like, basically just don't care. Anytime someone did something nice, I was constantly saying, like, beautiful, just to try and, like, give some affirmations. And, like, even that was barely enough to keep us on track. And I was really trying on the mental. I was legit not readying up after games. I was giving everyone, like, 45 seconds before we played a game. I was, like, doing everything I could to basically just, on the low, try and keep the mental up. which ended up potentially working in that series because we did make a 3-goal comeback. Actually, we didn't even go into overtime. We just made the comeback, so maybe it helped. But you know, I don't know. It's just a bit of a mess. It's such a weird thing to solve. I do, you know what, one thing I will regret is not doing what I did in the Renshiro series. Because in the Renshiro series, I kind of remembered all the past tournaments I played. I played one in Luxembourg, one in Sweden. And the big thing I regret is not taking breaks based on how the team's potentially feeling. Not how they're showing it, just how they potentially will be feeling. And I remember I really forced it in that Renshiro one. You can see it on stream. Constantly me waiting for stuff. Constantly me just yapping, laughing after every, like, goal, even if we get scored on. Basically just trying to have a laugh. Because, yeah, the amount of times it's happened where we're up and we're like, oh, it doesn't matter. We're up 3 games. It really doesn't matter. We've got the next one. Even though it's like, it doesn't matter. If they've got momentum, they'll win 4 in a row. They'll win 5 in a row. It really doesn't matter. Niplim saying, yeah, I'm very curious. I'll have to watch that. I really have to watch that. Because I am genuinely curious. Momentum is key in a series. Yeah, and that's the thing that I feel like people don't understand, and I forgot about it, so it's honestly on me. Because I remembered it in the Renshiro series, but I forgot about it in the BSK one. But, like, it doesn't matter if you're up a game, or it doesn't matter if you're up 2 games. You need to get a hold on the next game, because if you don't, it spirals out instantly. Because their momentum builds and yours is just going to fall. So it's actually like, it's like double what's actually happening. Like, their momentum's going up, but because yours is going down, the distance is like doubled rather than just, you know, them moving up and you moving down. If that makes sense. Like, if man gets chalked and series fault, yeah, exactly. And it's so hard to bring that back. So hard to bring that back. That's something I'm going to remember for NA, is the mental thing. The one thing I plan on doing when I get back into Rocket League in a couple of days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch back the games from Gentlemates vs us and BSK vs us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it from every single player's point of view. So I'm going to watch it from Eugene's, Juicy's, Seiko's, fucking Mozzarella, Rusty's. I'm going to look at every single person's, because the big thing I lacked, and I actually noticed something, which I wrote in notes, I'm not going to go on to it and show because I can't, because it's on a place where there's a bunch of other stuff. But I noticed that, well, I noticed 2 things. One thing is when I look back at the stream, and one of the casters said something that made me think about the game a little bit differently. So I've done a bit of looking into it myself, not without using the game and just more logically. So I need to think about that when I do the replays. But yeah, the plan is to just look at it from everyone's point of view and see what's going wrong. Because, for example, when I play opponents, there's certain opponents where I'm like, oh, this person's just so much more easy to demo, or this person just gives me so much space, or this person's really easy to fake. But I need to see what people think of me. Like, what do people look at when they play me, and why do they feel so comfortable, or why do they feel so, like, whatever? And I think I have one big thing, which I'm curious on implementing. The only problem is I don't know how to implement it exactly, because it seems like a team thing. But I'll still think about it. Low-key stream that? I'd watch that? I can stream it. It'd be a big stream, though. I'm watching literally 3 POVs of a singular game. Potentially 4 if I decide to watch my own. That'll probably, genuinely, one replay would probably take like 2 hours, potentially. I mean, it depends. Probably not, actually, because after the first one, I'd just be like, the analysis would still be big, but not as big as the first ones. So open, it suddenly goes 2-2, then all of a sudden you're sweating for the win, then when you know, you shouldn't be. Yeah, that's, the problem is, when you go up 2-0, and then you lose a game, you usually fall into a habit of playing to not lose. And playing to not lose is really bad, because suddenly you're not playing to win. You're just playing to not give up goals. And then all it takes is one mistake, or for the opponents to apply more pressure, because playing to win is when you apply pressure to score goals. Playing to not lose is when you just defend and, like, play super safe. And if the opponents are playing to win, and they're putting pressure on you, if you're not playing to win as well, you're going to lose. End of. Which is also why, even when you're up by, like, 3 goals, 4 goals, you have to keep going for the win, because if you don't, and you start playing safe and defensive, unless you're buying time with like 30 seconds left, obviously. But like if you're playing like 3 minutes left and you're up 4 goals, if you start playing defensive and the opponents keep playing offensively, you're going to. It doesn't matter if you're 4 goals up, you will start going down quick, very quick. And trust me, it'll be such a quick switch you don't even notice it. It'll just be goal after goal after goal that you chalk up to luck or unfortunate circumstances, but it isn't. It's because you were too afraid to keep putting on pressure, and then suddenly, you know, pressure was put on you. One thing I did think about a lot in this RLCS with putting on pressure, I mentioned this to my teammates, and I mentioned it on stream a lot. I'm just going to make sure that once I've done all my plays, I then put pressure on instantly before I leave. So, like, you know, as soon as I go for my challenge, I look for a demo instantly or a bump, or just driving in someone's rotation path to delay them. And it worked well. We had a lot of bump goals just from that. Did you have any bother with Nah, no language barrier issues, to be honest. There would be if we were trying to properly do sessions, but it wouldn't be that bad still. But yeah, no, we didn't have any language barriers at all. It was really good. But yeah, if we were properly doing sessions, it probably, yeah. Who was the best player you played in that tournament? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess it has to be like Juicy or Seiko or Eugen. Probably Juicy. In general, it's probably like Drali, Vatira, Zen, I don't know, but obviously in that tournament, then yeah, it was Juicy probably. Juicy's really good. Guy's solid as hell. It's just really annoying because, like, sometimes you get a feeling, and like if you've ever played semi-competitively, you'll understand. You get this feeling when you play a team and you're outclassed, regardless of if that team's trolling, having a bad day, whatever. You get the feeling that you're outclassed sometimes, and that even if you score a goal, you're gonna get scored straight back on. I didn't get that feeling at all in RLCS. Not when I played Gentleman, it's not when I played BSK, and that's a kind of annoying thing. Because I didn't get that feeling. When you get that feeling, you can kind of accept a loss. But I didn't get that feeling at all. Which makes the loss suck a little bit more, but... That's the obvious answer, he's being humble. yeah, I'm being humble. Right, I have not even looked at this code for the past, like, 20 minutes. Just been fucking yapping. It's just this next bit of code's just a bit annoying. So I need to get the current stack amount. Man, if for some reason don't beat yourself up, you'll bounce back. You're up and coming for sure. I hope so. I really do. It is just frustrating. It's frustrating because I just wanted to get that top 6 really badly. Like, so many people are getting, like, mega, like despite me having literally, like, I know it doesn't mean, I mean, it does mean, you know what, it does mean a fair amount having fucking second stats. It's like, it clearly means you did at least something right. But, like, I feel like that's not going to change my career much. I just don't think it will. Which is dumb, because it definitely should, you know, a fucking, main event stream thing should, but I feel like it's not going to, and that kind of annoys me. Who knows, though. It might just because of me going to NA. Like, I'm not going to leak anything, but the tryouts I'm getting for NA, or the tryouts that I'm looking into, are very good. Like, I'm not going to complain about them. Me and Kieran just be fanboying when you win the Worlds. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, man. I believe. I believe. We're gonna push to that shit. Here from the start. Oh, God. Right, what do I need to do? Okay, well, let's actually do this. Shit, I need to now link this door. Oh, shit. Ugh. Better not forget, I was like, I would never. I would never. I heard OGs get a cash prize after a big win. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely happening. You might just never see me on YouTube again then. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll happen. I totally promise. So if this is 0 to 1, do we need to just do it as 1? You hate on moving faster. I feel myself. Yeah, definitely a cash prize. Right, so now we're doing amount to add to the last index. So we're going to loop that many times, and for each one, we're going to set the current stack amount to whatever it is plus 1, I think. That's what it is right now. I'd be left in the shadows one bit, he goes big time, but I'd be like a proud dad. That's funny. So I don't seem like much. You got all my love, all my love, all my love. Oh, this math is just, it's not like, just complicated, because if you add 1 every single time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why don't I just add 1 each time? Even if I add 3, why don't I just run it? Why don't I just run this code? Oh my god, that would have been so much better. I'm already in the shadows. I nearly forgot. I didn't nearly forget you. What you on about? 1 single tear. You nearly forgot me. You never came back, man. 1 single tear rolling down my cheek as you celebrate. We had seen me. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see me on that World Championship stage. I'm gonna be screaming, YX! I did it! I came back. Well, yeah, but, you know. Where's Blinks? He did come back. He came back a while ago. But he hasn't been back since, so. Fuck that guy. I'd cry. He didn't stay, that is true, that is true. Fuck that guy. No, I'm kidding, kidding. Blinks, love you. But you never show up. He also didn't come back to Rocket League. Both of you two came and played some Rocket League for the iconic sakes. That guy didn't. So, diabolical from him. I would really like to do an all-time stream one day. Well, I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be funny as fuck to do, like, all the old shit that we used to do. It'd be a good day. Then we'd have to get in contact with, like, all the OGs. That'd be quite funny, actually. Bro, we need fucking Mike and Rose, Orange Rose or whatever. Bro, Mike would always play Hey There Delilah, and him and Rose were just, they were chill, man. They were such good friends, and I haven't heard from any of them since. Especially Mike, but I think Mike was older, so that's a huge job. I ain't got that shit. And persuade Vita to come back on Arrow. He does occasionally, but like when I ask him to come on Rumble or some dumb shit.
But when her behavior takes a disturbing turn, Travis finds himself at the center of a much
Yeah, it would be a pain to get everyone back. Would be funny though.
is flesh and code,
Asib was calm, yeah, Asib was chill. Asib was very chill.
and the dangerous
You know what's really sad? Asib came back. But I did a stream, right? I did one of the Limitless Academy stream where I was doing face cam and shit. He came when the Limitless starting screen was up. And he left as soon as fucking we started the stream. He didn't even notice. And I was like, bro, are you taking the piss?
Come for the tunes, stay for the atmosphere, and
Oh my
experience
god, I remember that
it
song.
live at your local.
Oh, your old team at M9. Yeah, M9, I still talk to occasionally. First cam one was this, I couldn't tell, yeah. Probably like a month ago, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like, nah, definitely more, actually. I don't know, actually. I ain't had that privilege, like, you can look. I could put my face cam on now. I'd have to get my phone out, but I could do it, technically. Actually, that'd be a pain in the ass. It probably don't even work now. They wanted me to use Facecam for main event. I was like, bro, I have to set up boxes on my desk so it stands up. Well, I ain't doing that. I never got the Facecam either, don't worry. Should I put Facecam on now, chat? Should we go Facecam quick? Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to quickly change my display just because I need to find the fucking thing on my Discord. Let me have a look for it quick. See if I have it. If I have it, I'll do it quick. Why not? Has Link? We'll get first, real. I gotta know who I'm looking for on stage. See, there's about 4 links when I find it, so I'm gonna have to figure out which is. Okay, yeah, I found the links. Jump. Okay, that one's for screen sharing. So it isn't. Wait, no, that what? This isn't helpful at all. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, push and view. Which one am I doing? Push. Wait, no. Oh, wait, I need to do this on my phone. What am I doing? Wait, I'm tripping. Wait, I didn't even need to do this on my PC. Hold on, I'm tripping. What am I searching up? Oh, yeah. Let's go to links. Time for a bit of scrolling again. What I gave you. No, just take me to the link. Oh, there we go. And it's just gone. Are you taking the piss? Oh my god. What a piss take. I got my sub ran out. No! Not the sub! Right, share my camera. Right, this might automatically pop up when I do this. If it does, it's really hilarious, but really goofy. It might not. We're gonna find out in about... Wait, let me get rid of this quickly, just so I know it's not on my screen anymore. Okay, right. I'm gonna go to this one, I guess. Oh, no, this one. And we'll see if it works. This is terrifying. I don't know why. Shitty advocate. Oh, that's how you figured out. Do not use audio, thank you. Oh, Chrome needs permission for it. Piss off. Gotta wait, Kieran. This time my guy ran out of a big deal. Now, wait, what? Gotta wait, Kieran. This time my guy ran out of a big deal. Now, kind of. Wait, what? What are you yapping about? Bro, I'm tripping. Right, are we good? Are we good? Are you ready? I don't know if this is gonna pop up, but I think it should. If not, I can sort it quickly, but... Right. It's happening. It's all good for gifted, bro. Oh, that's what you're on about. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm so confused. Right. The face cam's coming on now. Right, I don't know if this is gonna work. But hopefully it will. It might be sideways. I think it is sideways. This shit ain't working, is it? Is it working? It isn't, is it? Maybe here. Yeah, definitely what pair on there. Why isn't it working? Is there a camera in here? Anytime today now. I've got my face cam on. It's just not appearing. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, wait. I can't wait. I need to move this quickly. Okay, there's nothing behind it. Let me just move back just so I'm not... I need to... I don't know, actually. This. Okay, it might work. I don't think it's working. Why is it not working? Eh? Well, let me restart it, maybe. What if I do this? Whoops. I couldn't be bothered hiding it if that's what you're on about. I just can't bother. I am putting it in the wrong side, but... I like the wrong direction. Why is it not working? Is it maybe like moved off screen? Travel did. I don't know why it ain't working. I'm trying. Maybe it's on nap times. Why is Natan's loading? Hello? Oh shit, not that one. It has a loading circle. That's Natan's though. It's not even mine. Yeah, look, that's Natan's. Oh, wait, mine has it now. But it isn't loading. It should load instantly. Not me who has a client mean at 8 AM. Oh god. It's on yours. Is it? Yeah, but now why is it not working? It should be loading literally instantly. Let me check the link, because now that I'm looking at the links, they don't look the same. Yeah, they're not the same links. Oh, wait, no, maybe they are. Wait, maybe I think I know what the problem is. Well, let's try and fix that quick. Okay, I know the issue. I know the issue. I labelled them wrong on the fucking thing. The one that's labelled for screen sharing is actually for the camera, but for some reason my dumbass just didn't think it. Or at least looking at the links, that's what it looks like. So if we go back now... There's a voice in my head telling me... Yeah, okay, so it'll be this one. It'll be this one. Okay, it's about to work. Chat. It's about... Wait, why is there another person in the stream now? Now I don't want to do it. Because I don't know who's in the stream. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. It might pop up already. No, it ain't. Why is it not popping up then? Hey, let's go back to this one then. The big one. Give you guys the full view. For some reason my camera isn't coming on. Oh wait, no, what? No, this is for my screen share. Oh wait, did I just... Wait, no. Am I confused? I'm confused because this one is the correct link. Yeah, it's the EVN one. But now on the actual app, it's not doing what it was before. It looks like it's trying to capture a screen share. What does this do? Oh, well, turn... What the fuck? So, look, it's trying to work. Share your camera. Like, it's not coming up with my camera on this. I might have to make a new video link. Hey, you know what? Other solution. Right, I'm gonna have to hide my screen for a sec. Actually, I'll just do this. I'm gonna just use the other link. And I'm just gonna copy and paste that other link into, well, this one. So I'm gonna use... Is it the push link? Yeah, I think so, right? Oh no, it's the view link. So if I change that now to that link instead. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh yeah, but okay, right. It should it should hopefully work on this one when I get the link up. Hopefully, we're praying here. We're clasping onto straws. Right, if this don't work, I don't really know what will. Right, did I put the push link in? Okay, now I put the view link in. Is that what I was meant to do? Yeah, I was. Right. Wants to use your camera microphone, yeah, sure. Okay, I think it's about to work. Right, you ready, chat? Taking so long, it's a new day. Bro, it's not my fault. Okay, right. 3, 2... Wait, let me turn my audio off. And this one as well. Okay, right, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna appear sideways, I think, but... Yeah. We're here. That. Wait, let me rotate it. Let me rotate it. Oh, I can't rotate it. Why can't I not rotate it? I'm here, though. I'm here. Oh, wait. Anti-clockwise. I'm here! I'm here! No way! Now doing face cam streams, let's go. I've just messed up my fucking widget for this shit. RCS Pro. Hey yo, gang. Hey yo. I'm an RCS Pro.
When you're growing a small business,
Right, whoever the fuck's the third person in this chat, then I'll just, you know.
or an accountant,
Maybe I'll have to start streaming with facecam more. Maybe that's, I mean, to be fair, the facecam looks like shite, I think. I could be wrong, but it looks like shite.
business specialist.
That's cool. What's a Philip?
Small business looks like.
Flip clip, is that clips? But
Small business bank account.
does it feel awkward with facecam? No, it's fine to be honest. I don't really care, but I really don't mind having facecams. I honestly like it because I feel like sometimes the way someone speaks or the way they're trying to get a message across, you kind of can tell it from their like, what are they called, mannerisms, and like you can't see my mannerisms on obviously you know, face cam stream. I could face cam stream, but does the cam look shit? I feel like it does. No, I feel like the cam looks like fucking ass. It looks shit. Look at, bro, the quality's dog shit. It's good for reactions. Reactions to what? What am I reacting to? My fucking buggy ass code. I could put face cam on. We could do that. I don't know. I should fucking know, man. Looks good on my own. PewDiePie's a shit camera still. Yeah, PewDiePie still uses Bandicam, no. Wait, what? Like clips? I mean, yeah, true. Just audio, like 2-3 seconds. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No, that is a problem. That is a big problem. I don't know how to fix it. I have no clue. Wait, audio's... Oh, yeah, no, it will be. What if I... Wait, let's test it. Ah. Yeah, okay, it's delayed. It's not synced at all. See, the thing is, if you have this as a little small camera, though, you wouldn't notice it. Like, if I'm just down here, doing my little bit of gaming, it's like watching a dub movie. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Right, we're going back to where it should be. Now I'm sideways. Which way is it? It's that way? It's that way, but I have nothing, there's nowhere to hold it. Like, I can't hold it anywhere. So I'm just like, I mean, there's nowhere to hold, like, stand it. Like, it'll just slip. Like, watch, it'll slip in about a second. It's not even at my fucking height, so. Wait, it might not actually slip, wait. Hey, the quality actually decent when it's, yeah, no, when it's smaller, it's you won't notice it, so it's fine. Right, right, let's do this quick. Wait, no, let's do... Ah, shit, I don't know. Oh, wait, they'll all be in random places now, won't they? Is this the first guy? Oh. What if I do this, and then drag this over to here, and then... Oh, shit, what have I just done? Oh. Setup tour. You're not gonna fucking setup tour. It's dark as shit in my room. Don't know if you notice. I don't know if you can see. I don't have a light bulb. Wait. That thing. There's no light bulb in there. I got my mic here. This is how you get it. Street tour. I'm at the back of my house. You can't see fuck all in my room though. I don't have a light or anything. The light I get is from my monitors and that's it. City tour, yeah. Wait, what if I, wait, hold on a sec. Hold on, chat. Let's go and grab this one. Put solo cam. Grab that. Come back to here. We'll copy and paste that in. Oh shit, what am I dragging round? What the fuck am I doing? Wait, what's happening? Oh. What the f- Where would face cam go here? As IRL stream goes hard, on God, on God. There? That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Looks fucking stupid. Oh my god, such an... Why does it do that? Trying to get it right. I mean, it kind of works. No, it fucking don't. Wait, no, which side is it? This side. Yeah, this side is not connected. It's not fitting fucking properly. Oh shit, I'm making that bigger. I didn't mean that. Oh, it needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Oh shit, it's fucking coming out the top now. Huh? I mean, it's fitted properly now. I feel like this looks stupid. Like, this is just dumb. Also, my camera's not even, like, in a good position. Can't really get it in a good position. This is the best I can do, but this is just me chilling super far back and just fucking relaxing. I'm just back here. And then I'm barely on my screen. Ah, which way does it need to go? This way. Why do I imagine you looking like Tommy in it? What the fuck? You know what? It's not terrible. I need to get a green screen. I need to get a massive green screen back here, and then I can fucking just sit in the bottom of the corner. Yeah, I'm not hopping in a PM though. Oh, it's such a banger song. I was debating on doing a face cam because I feel like face cam streams do a million times better, just naturally. So I think if I do Rocket League stream from now, I'll do face cam. Except I'll change this border. I'll edit my own because it's not bad. To be fair, I'm gonna leak some fucking thing. I was having a guy set up my... Oh wait, it's actually my fault. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, I was talking to a guy to sort out all my shit for me, and I was having a guy sort out my shit, and originally he was the one being really late, and it took him like 2 weeks to get back to me. But then it was my fault after because I went up to Poland and shit. I need to message him back. I'll do that. I know you use those headphones for IRL. I do. And the bad thing is, these are the only ones that work. This one doesn't work. There's no point in this one. It doesn't play any audio or anything. So I only hate audio on my right side, which is really awkward for demos and shit. So this one I just wear for the aesthetics. There's not even a point in it. I don't like headphones. I have a pair. Actually, no, I don't. I give them to someone. I had a pair of like music headphones, but fuck them. They're a bit like, I don't know. They're just fucking. They just hurt my ears. End off. Also, you can see my restream chat isn't working. My restream chat's meant to be here. For some reason, it doesn't show up. I can't get it back either. Really annoying. Well, I could reset my docs, but I don't really want to because I've got the vertical stream thing and I don't want to take the risk. What the fuck? Oh. Do I add the way? I should probably add this to my short stream, shouldn't I, just for the fun of it? See if it increases the activity of the short streams. Let's do a quick test. Actually, I think I can just do it here now. Am I blind? Does it say solo cam anywhere? Oh no, it should say constant, yeah. What the fuck? How do I... Anti-clockwise. Oh shit, wrong way. Shit, I'm panicking. Oh wait, I did it here, didn't I? Only thing is, I feel like I'm just being, like, for example, when I'm doing these streams, these coding streams, I feel like having face cam on, I feel like people are just watching me live my life. Cause like I could just sit here on a stream for like 5 hours doing this shit. I'm just gonna leave it there for now, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, why not? So I feel like people are just gonna be staring at me while I'm just sat here coding and shit. It feels a bit weird. That is a terrible camera placement, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Hop off before my missus leaves me for you. What? Enjoy the rest of your stream, talk soon. Alright, in a bit, man. In a bit. Right, fuck it, we'll leave it on, I guess. Fuck it. Don't know how this has come to happen, but I'm gonna face cam on my fucking... Got a face cam on. I can't even see it either, so... I'm gonna quickly lose track of it. Or, like, if I'm even on my camera, so... I guess we'll see what happens with that. I'm trying to get my thing on my screen so I can actually, like, tell when I go off screen. Because I will go off screen a lot. It's so unthingied. Yeah, have a good one though, Wax. Thanks for coming. Now, how do I... Oh, shit, I'm pan... Oh, what the fuck was... Wait, what was that? Wait. I just created a private tab on Opera GX. I didn't even know that was a thing. I literally never knew that was a thing. That's cool. It's still not fitted, probably just a tiny bit. Is it? Is it not? Where? Oh, the bottom, I see. Let's see how far down I can get it. Yeah, it's furthest down I can go. Okay, there we go. It is now fitted. Is it? Let's check. My arm doesn't just fucking, like, go into text. Yeah, okay, it's working. Is it? Yeah, it's... There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't actually see the camera, so I don't know if I've gone off. But oh well. I need to get that restream chat sorted, I won't lie. I won't lie, or else I'm just gonna fucking be completely confused. Can you get rid of the box for your chat? What, the little grayed out box? Is it weird? I kind of thought it was nice to have a little bit of an opaque box, because without it, it looked really, like, random. If so, I'll change it, but I'll change it next stream, because it's such a hassle to do. At least from what I remember, it's a hassle. God, I'm sweating, bro. I'm warm. I'm stressing. Then we're just gonna do a 4 each loop here, honestly. Yeah, we'll do a 4 each loop with a break, actually. Oh, well, no, not for... What am I doing? I mean, if you like it, keep it that way. Okay, fair enough. We're actually back to coding for once, no way. Right. God, I am sweating. I need to turn my fan up. Okay, now. What's that, bro? We'll leave it on that for now. Fuck it. Just warm. Oh shit, Q is not an indent. You cloned that same game from last time? No. So, okay. Sad thing, that I didn't give up on it. I gave up on it. There's no other way to say it. Basically, I wasn't gonna get the character modeling and implemented and done. I could technically have, but it would have been really sloppy. And the main reason why I didn't want to do it in the end is, I don't know if you remember the game, but you could, like, so you were sat at the desk, right? And you could move to the left position, to the right position, and look up. The problem is, the looking up actually had a function. You would be able to look around the room, look at the enemy that needed to be looked at so that its timer would reset, blah, blah, blah. The left and right features didn't have anything with them. They had no purpose because I overestimated how much I could get done in the time, especially because of RLCS and shit. So the big point of the game that I added had no purpose. So if I had extra days, I would have done it, and I could have still had a game that worked. But the problem is, like, the main feature that I added wouldn't have even been in the game. So I was just like, ugh, I just couldn't bother, to be honest. I am working on this game, which is going to be a bit of a horror game, and I'm not under a time frame, so no stress. The one difference I'm doing with this game, however, is I am not treating it as a game. I'm treating it as, I mentioned it in the Discord server, but I'm just going to try and get better at modeling, because right now it's really daunting. But the plan is to slowly work on this, and by the time I've improved a bit, it will obviously have massively figured. Hey, horror shit? Okay, this isn't a horror game in the way you think. So, the way this game's gonna work is kind of like an open world, chaotic, funny sort of like party, horror-ish exploration, survival, whatever. It's a bunch of shit. So basically, you're in a big town. So this is a big town. Now, you, as the player, I called the game for now, just as a temporary name, I called it Chaos Camping Crew. So, you're in a town, and you're in a garage, which for now, is this little placeholder thing. Now, where is it? You can openly go around this town, so you can leave your thing and go to the shops, and you can go and do activities, you can do all of this shit. So it's kind of very open in that sort of sense. You can mess around in this sort of like town thing, go to shops to buy shit, do whatever. Now, in the garage, there's two things by default. There is one, an iPad, which will have some funny things on just for messing around, but the main purpose of it is it'll have an online shop where it's better to get stuff there, like it's less effort, but it will come later, so it'll come the next day in the mission, or I don't know. And then you've got the car, as you can see, car interacted. This car, it's not going to be like in a normal game, where it teleports you to the level, or the camping site, or whatever. You're instead going to actually drive to the camping site. And I've got some really funny things to add to it, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, it's gonna be like a survival game. So the aim is going to be, this is like, I've just been right now adding items to interact with and stuff, just getting basic shit done. The core concept of the game, it's actually less of a horror than I'm saying. The core concept of the game is, or like, not really, but just temporary. You set up like in Phasmophobia. So you get your equipment. You then drive to the location. You can drive to any location. You then get to the camping site at a certain time. You'll get there earlier if you're a solo player. Okay, you have more time before night. If you have more people, you'll have less time. You have to set up your thing, so people have to find a water source, find a good camp spot, get fire materials, get food, all that sort of shit. So the team will kind of divide up to do that. And the aim, originally, it was going to be you set up camp to go to an exploration, and you're setting up like camp as a base of operations. I've now changed it because I think it's more fun. I have changed it to sort of like you're looking for creatures. So instead you're basically hunting for different types of enemies. Some are, you know, it'll be that, and that's where the horror aspect's going to come. The creatures you'll be thinking, you know, it might be like you have to find them at night. They might have nests you have to go into, shit like that. So that's kind of the plan. I think it's a really cool idea, and I really like the idea of being super open with it. So instead of like, oh, you buy item here on iPad and then it comes, and then, oh, you want to go to a level, you press E and load the level. I like the thought of you actually having to order the stuff or go out to the shop and do stuff, or you actually have to drive there. There is going to be, I am going to add an option to skip the drive, so you can just skip the drive and teleport there. But I think it's a cool thing because then we can add a radio to it. We can add a little sat nav to it. Just a lot of really random but fun features that feel super like immersive and just great. So that's the plan. And there'll be events in the city. I want the city to feel alive. I think it could be a cool thing. Add more to the game if you actually drive. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to, the aim of, the reason I came up with this was my aim was to come up with some sort of repo-esque game in terms of the game has a lot of, the game has very few features, yet it naturally will push the player to have really funny moments. And that's what I kind of wanted to do by adding it so you can drive, for example. You know, if you can drive, suddenly that leaves room for you to crash or you to do all this sort of stuff that just adds natural fun and messing around. So the aim of the game is to have obviously a goal, keep it semi-scary. I don't really care about it being that scary, and just overall make it a game that just has funny moments. That's the plan. I'll do the shop like Repo, for example. Don't know if you know the Repo shop, but you can fuck up the Repo shop. You can blow shit up and everything just goes flying. I want to do that for the shop in this game. So all the items on the shelf will just fucking fly. Love hard star. Sucks. That sucks. That does suck. That is sucks. Right, so instead we're going to do this though. Give me 30 seconds. What if I sign to you? You are gonna and I hurt you I think this needs to actually move. To here. Put your hand in mine. Welcome back. I'm gonna have to learn sign language so that when we when that happens I can just sign it on the face cam. I feel like it look like I'm throwing up gang signs, but oh well. 1, 2, I'm making mine. Da, 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 da. Yeah, but the plan is to just have like keep it very funny in terms of moments. Have it very naturally chaotic. Because that's what I wanted, a chaotic game. Have you ever completed a game? No. Because, okay, technically I have, just haven't published them. Like, for example, I completed a Maze Runner game. Nah, because I'd have to learn it too, and I can't be arsed. Have to learn what to. Wait, what did I don't remember what I said, if I'm honest. The sign language. Yeah, like I've participated in 2 game jams now. One was that last one I did. The other one I did it was about changing, and I did a maze that changes. The reason I didn't post it in the end is because I just got too caught up with the story. Though, like, I made such a big scope. Granted, at the time it was worse. That it was easier to do that for the first one because I obviously was brand new to cut. Well, not brand new to cutting, but I was newer. Not newer. It was my first time doing it. Just be throwing signs and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it would be a bit goofy. But yeah, the first one was like a maze. It was basically Maze Runner. There was 2 mini games. One was like a wipeout, one total wipeout, and the other one was like a plain code boulder game where you'd find a code. Then you would open up a gate at the end, which worked. It all worked. The game was completed. It had traps around the maze. It was super fun. I enjoyed it. I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't perfect, which is why I didn't upload it. Just a bad habit. It's just a bad habit. Like, the problem is when you have an aim for a game and then you realize you can't do that because it takes too much time, you slowly and slowly and slowly get further and further away from that end goal of what you actually wanted. And as you get further away from it, it gets more and more demotivating until eventually you can't be bothered because the game is so much further from how you originally like imagined it. And that is literally the problem, usually. But yeah, I have actually completed games technically, just not published them. I didn't want to publish one, which is why I changed to this project. I was working on I was literally about to start working on an actual the main project I was working on ages ago. But I decided against it now. Too big of expectations? Yeah. But the bigger issue, that isn't a big issue usually. Usually it's very easy to cut down on scope. The big issue is how I work on projects. And it's exactly what I'm trying to work on in this project, but you can still see glimpses of it. The problem I have with projects is, right, so let's just say that to make a working project, you need to start with part 1, go to part 2, part 3, part 4 until you get to the end. So you have to systematically go in these orders. And if you do... Fucking hell, it's bright. I can't fill it. Oh, wait, maybe I can actually. Okay, right. This is gonna have to do... Right. So, you have to progressively go through these parts. Now, the problem what I do... So, if you do it this way, the correct way, from start, then you do the next part, then the next part, it means you can slowly play it. So, for example, let's say this is the garage in this game, the lobby. I can then play the lobby and test it. I'm not going to write out. This is a lobby. I can play and test it. Then, let's say I make it so you can move to the next location. I can test it. I can go, okay, I'm in the garage. Now I press E. I can now go to the location and test it. Okay, now I need to make the items so I can place them down at the campsite. Okay, now I can test it so I can go from the garage. I can go to the location. I can now test the placing the items. Then I do the creature, blah, 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 blah. And doing it that way, it allows me to make tweaks along the way, as you just said. And it allows me to see if anything's too big. And it allows me to basically go, okay, I added a fireplace, a light source, a camera, a water collector, a rain collector, whatever. I added a pickaxe, an axe. And it makes me go, okay, that's going to take too long. Let me just add an axe, a fire pit, and that's it. I can cut down easily. Now, the problem, what I do, is I go, right, let's make the garage. Okay, now let's make a fireplace. Okay, now let's make the car. Okay, now let's make a rain collector. Okay, now let's make it so you actually teleport to the place. Okay, now let me make a rain collector. And because of it, I end up in a place where I can't test it. Because now, I've got a rain collector, and I haven't even got a car to go to the location. Or I've got a car, but I don't even have the garage where the car is. Or the location where the car, the car goes. I don't have this stuff. And you can see that here as well. So, I obviously haven't done too much. All I did for the car, for example, was make it say car interacted. But you can see the glimpses of it. I made the garage, I made the iPad, then I made the car. But the car doesn't take you anywhere. And then I made the fire pit and the sticks. So the game, I can't test this game. I can't test if the car takes you anywhere. Or if the iPad works, because it doesn't. So, you've kind of got to build it in an order where, you can go along and actually test it. Which is what I'm trying to sort, but I'm obviously failing because I'm currently working on sticks. So yeah, if you don't do it in order, this is what happens. That's exactly what I have a bad habit of. I don't do it in order, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The thing is, it's more fun this way, because for example, the iPad, I would just have to make it so the buttons now spawn an item at your door. But it's a bit like, nah. It's a bit like, oh, I can't bother with that. It's not that fun. And I also don't have really items to teleport right now. So even though I could put a placeholder item, I just can't bother. So, it's a bad habit. I'd say what I'm doing now is fine. To be fair, all I did was add the sticks. Like, I didn't do anything in the sticks. All it does is add it to your inventory. And that's... I need to do that anyway. So technically, I'm working in a good order right now. I added a few items, literally did nothing. This took me like 2 minutes to add all these items. So it's not like that required any time. The problem is if I get in depth. So if I make this fire pit properly work, and then I haven't even worked on anything else, then that's a bit of a problem. Well, it isn't in this case, actually, because the fire pit is a staple of the game potential. Actually, no, it still is a problem. Because I thought the moving in the last game would be a staple, and because of the time it wasn't. But I am under no time, so I'm a little bit more free now. I don't have to worry too much about that. But still, I should be a bit careful. You know what? Better idea. What if I just do this instead? What if I just instead I get the max amount and I subtract it from the current stack amount plus the amount to add. So now let's say I have 4 in the current stack. I add 3. Then that will where do I put this here? That'll give me what will it give me again? I'm fucking being stupid. I don't remember what numbers I said. So yeah, if current stack was 4 and then amount to add was 3, that'd take me to 7. 5 minus 7. I'm just doing the fucking yeah, so 5 minus 7, that give me minus 2. And then we can just use that to add to the next stack. That seems like a good solution. What if I do it the other way? Does that work? What if I just do this instead? So if I do this now, would give me 7 minus 5, which gives me 2. Nah, we would do it that way. It'd work better. Because now it would be, I would add it. Oh no, oh wait, shit, no, this would be a bit weird. I'm trying to just think what's the least messy way to do this. Would it be better to do it this way, actually? So now this would give you 7 minus 5, which is 2. So this is now 2. And then we can add that to the current stack, and that gives us the max stack. But we then need the result of this still. I could just do another minus node, but I don't want to do that because it's a bit messy. Around till I lose control. Well, I know how I can do this. I just don't want it to be as messy. Because I could just add another minus node, minus these two, and then that'd give me the amount to add to the next one. But God, man, fucking thigh feels like it's bruised when I'm punching it like that. I'm barely putting any force on it. It fucking hurts. That isn't happening with my other one. Yeah, it's this one. Must be bruised. Might be from when I went running. I think we will just have to do this and then minus it. So now we'll add this to the next stack. Which means we need to then run this add to... Can we do that from in here? Oh, we can. There, we can just go again, I guess. Right, let's do the math again. So, if we had 4 in the current and max is 5, then we do 4 plus 3 in this case. That gives us 7. 7 minus 5 gives us 2. We then add that 2 to the current stack, which would make it a max stack. We then, this is 2, yep, 7, 5. So this is the 2. We then do the amount to add, which in this case was 3, minus the 2. And then we plug that back in, so it would give us a value of 1. And then we just repeat this, and it'll just repeat all this and do the same code again. So now let's say that it doesn't go over. So let's say this is 2. We're adding 1. So 2 plus 1, that's 3. 3 minus 5. No, but that's still, yeah, no, it's not going to work. So now we get 3 minus 5, which is thingy. I think we do have to do a for each loop. Oh! No, all we have to do, I think, is do this and check if current stack amount plus amount to add is more than thingy. If it is, then we'll do this. Otherwise, we won't. So we'll come down here. Do another branch. So if just paste this. So if current stack amount if current stack amount plus that is fuck off. If that is equal, oh no, if that's greater than max amount, then we need to do that shitty code at the bottom. I'm not worrying about being compact like I used to. I'm gonna hope I'm getting tired. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna end stream as well then. So right as we dance. Have a good one, bro. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good one, TY. I'll see you around. Peace. I'll end stream now as well. Have a good one, everyone. Ciao. I'll be around next stream. Sounds good. Sounds good. In a bit. Peace.